Okay. Hey everybody, good afternoon. It is Latonia here. Oh my gosh, and it's basically 1:30 p.m. on a Wednesday afternoon. Isn't that crazy? I don't even go on live. Let me see. So let me pull up my Instagram friends. So I got Instagram, I got Facebook, I got Instagram, I got Facebook, I got Instagram, I got Facebook. Okay, so I just was saying from my Facebook friends that guess what? It's like 1:30 p.m. on a Wednesday afternoon, and I usually go live on Facebook at 1:30 p.m. on Tuesdays. And as it turns out, I'm here at my almost regular scheduled time in the afternoon, but just on a different day. So for those of you who don't know who I am, I'm looking between Instagram and Facebook right now, but I'm going to be focusing on Facebook. So those of you who are on Instagram, head on over to Facebook because Facebook's going to have better views of what I'm doing. You're only going to see this, and the people over on Facebook are going to see my desktop view, and also they're going to see me, and I'll be talking more that way. But I brought you here so you can know what's going on, and so you can just be a part of my day in case you're feeling like I'm not feeling this day right now, I need some motivation, or I need some time away, I need a break. I'm here to entertain you. Okay, so for those of you who do not know who I am, my name is Latonia Francois. I am the trailblazing owner of Let's Write Life, and so what I do is I just share my life through journaling. And as a matter of fact, or let me keep going. I share my life through journaling, and I teach journaling in partnership with mental health professionals and self-development programs or women's groups. Any organization that would like to bring journaling in as a positive form of self-expression that leads to life change through journaling, that is what I teach individuals, mostly women, how to do. And so today I'm just getting on really casually, even though I am really dressed right now, because I just finished creating a video excuse me. I just finished creating a video for the Choose Happiness Bootcamp that I'm about to launch, and I'm so excited for it. If you haven't checked out the Choose Happiness Bootcamp, please check out the link with this video so you can be a part of it. I know there's many of you guys, and I'm just going to say it because this is the truth. I'm doing this boot camp not only for people to just have a good time together, building their dreams, visualizing their goals, and defining what they want in life. I'm launching this boot camp because I know there are a lot of people around me who have attended my workshops and are holding on to pain that it's about time we learn how to let that pain go, because it becomes a barrier that prevents you from moving forward in life. I know what it feels to be stuck in life because of negative thoughts, because of pain that I was holding on to. And I realized in order for me to get to this place in life where I feel joy in the midst of pain, where I feel like I can keep moving forward to see another day and achieve another goal, it's because I have come to a place to be vulnerable with myself. I've learned how to ask for help. I've learned how to invest in things that have allowed me to move forward, to overcome that pain, let it go, so that I can move forward focusing on things that actually matter. You know, that life that exists beyond the pain, that life that exists that I know I'm capable of, but just haven't been able to achieve because of the fears or things that have happened in my past that stopped me from believing I could actually move forward and achieve those things. So, hey friends, oh look at you guys over here on Instagram. Thank you for joining me. So I know that I was just doing a talk real quick with my friends here over on Facebook. So as a matter of fact, hey Nicole, hey Herkins, hey guys. So I'm actually just going between both spots. I'm focusing on the Facebook side. So if you are on Facebook, join me, or have a Facebook have a Facebook account. Go join me on Facebook, because I'm going to have more views of what I'm doing from my Facebook side. But I know that not everybody has Facebook, so I wanted to be sure I included you guys here who connect with me via Instagram to be a part of this experience as well. So today, the reason why I'm getting on is because I know for me, the boot camps may seem like, okay, I want to figure out how this vision board has anything to do with journaling. Yeah. I do want to figure that out. But how does this really connect to overcoming the pain that I feel? So, hey Fabian or Fabian, thanks for joining in over here on Instagram. And hey, my friends here over on Facebook. So, here's the thing. This is a casual, impromptu, unplanned thing. It's so unplanned that when I got up this morning and came to the office, I actually wasn't even dressed like this. I didn't even have my hair done like this. I didn't have these clothes on. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, from this point down, I have on the clothes I woke up and left the office with, and I have my shirt hanging over there. But I am determined to make this vision board boot camp that I am about to run be the answer. I'm just willing, or I'm at a place right now where I'm gonna do everything that I can do to make sure this boot camp is the answer to someone's pain. I want this experience to be so empowering. I want this experience to be so life-changing that people have tools to go forward with life knowing that their writing can be their power to move forward. So I'm just pouring in today. So the reason why I'm getting on here is because I went all the way back home to fulfill that goal, even though that's not what I had on my plan for this morning, to shoot a video for the boot camp. But I just have to, because there's just no more time to waste. If you're dealing with pain and you need to let it go, I just want to be with you on this journey, and we're gonna get it done, because we don't have time. We just don't have time. Life's happening right now, and I want you guys to figure out how to move forward and how to use journaling to help you to do that. And so I went home, I changed my I changed my shirt, and then I already had this necklace in my car. I have no idea why this beautiful necklace like this would just be chilling in my car. I don't even know. It just worked out for me today. And so I brought my shirt. It's over there on a hanger, in my jewelry that I had on, that I just ended up changing out of in order to just make this video and just retire my journal. So in my broadcast on Tuesday, hey friends on Instagram who are joining me, I'm doing a broadcast between Facebook and Instagram. So if you are watching from Instagram, join me over on Facebook so you can get to see the full view of what I'm doing. And I don't want to take up too much time, but on Tuesday, yesterday, I talked about the fact that I finished this journal. So this is the Choose Happiness Journal. And I started this journal at the beginning of this year based on the vision board party that I completed in January. And with my vision board, I have been really focused and intentional about how I wanted this year to work out for me. There were some new goals, just some new levels of joy I've wanted to experience in my life. And so I chose this journal to use for that journey. I know, I'm talking to Instagram. I'm sorry, guys, over here on Facebook. But hey, Shayna, thank you guys for joining me. I'm going between Instagram and Facebook, so don't mind me looking between both screens. But I retired the Choose Happiness Journal, or I am in the process of retiring this Choose Happiness Journal. I started it at the beginning of the year, and over the weekend, I have reached my final page, basically. But in the broadcast between last week's Tip Tuesday and then this week's Tip Tuesday, I shared a struggle that I've been going through with friends of mine just being in the hospital, family members being in the hospital and having to support them. I also shared that I'm having some really difficult time, having a difficult time with my mom right now, a relationship that's really meaningful to me, but right now it just feels hurtful. And I found myself writing about pain in the last few pages of my journal, which I hate. I hate that. I hate to write about pain, and when I do, I make sure I always try to turn it around to positive things, so I don't have to dwell in that pain. I always try to bring it back around to positive, so in empowering that, so I can move forward. And so with that in mind, I decided I am not about to end this journal on that note. I'm not about to end the 6 months of journaling on a sad note. I did not come this far to only get that far, to only come back to writing about pain. When I basically have really devoted this journal to being about joy and being about writing a life that I want to live. So that being said, I ended up apologizing to my mom. We forgave each other, and we were able to move past the situation that we were dealing with this past week. And so I'm excited to come back to this journal and end it on a positive note, the way that I had intended to do. And so just wanted to share the journey, share this day that I'm actually going to do it, so you guys can experience what it looks like for me to retire a journal. And to be honest, this is just new. I never really called it, oh, I'm retiring my journal process. It's just what's happening right now, because that's what I want to happen right now. So I guess we can call this, because you guys are here on Instagram and because you guys are here on Facebook, it's called a journal retirement party. Woo! So we are having a party right now. So let me go ahead and switch my screens over so we can check out how I'm going to be retiring this bad boy. Okay. So let's do this. So here we go. So for those of you who are on Instagram and want to see my journal, you'd have to go over to Facebook to see it. So let's see here. So from the vision board party that I had in January, everybody who attended the vision board party got a vision board kit. And so the leftovers from that kit from January, we all held on to, because we used the pieces from that kit that was a part of the party to embellish our journals. And so I still have pictures that I had printed for my vision board that are still easy for me to access. And I'm actually just going to look through what I have, so that way I could just look at what is it that I want to add to my last few journaling pages to just, close this chapter of my life on a good note. So I'm just looking at the things that I printed, and this is why I love doing these vision boards, because it gives me material that I can then add to my journal throughout the year. And there are words that I picked out that relate to my journey. And so as you can see here, I have some of the posts or comments that some of you guys have left on my Facebook page. This is why I like hearing from you guys. Look at you guys can see me on Instagram. But this is why I like hearing from you guys, because when I do, it encourages me. I don't just say, oh, let's just comment or leave a comment because it's for whatever. You guys know me. Social media technology is like, I'm learning. But I know to some people, engagement matters, numbers matters, and all those things. Those things don't matter to me. It's actually the words. It's the relationships that I build with you guys that matter more to me. So when you guys leave me comments on my page like this, I actually am encouraged by it. So those things eventually become part of my journal pages, or your comments become part of my vision board. So as a matter of fact, I'm reading some of these words from Anita, who always leaves comments during the live broadcast. And so Anita said here, your words are good to my soul. Thank you for being such a kind support on this journey with me. I do my best and pray that lives will be changed through my work. I want people to believe in themselves and live a life that they are proud of. I'm so glad that I have come to know you through this. I'm probably going to print out your message and put it in my journal somewhere. So that's crazy, because she's saying that's what she's going to do. And so I am going to actually be doing that for her. I already have printed out a few other comments that people have left, and they are on my journal, on my vision board. But guess what? Look, I even have some of my own comments that I have printed out to remind myself of what I tell you guys. It's easy to tell other people, do this, do that, this thing. But for me, what I'm telling you guys is actually stuff that I have actually done myself. And yes, I've done it, but that doesn't mean I always remember it. And so I like to print these things out to be a reminder to me as well when I'm not feeling so great or when I'm feeling unmotivated. So I have this journaling prompt here. It says, are you ready to receive? If I could give you one thing in the world that you really wanted, what would it be? And this is just a journaling prompt. But I'm just looking through some of the things I printed out from the vision board party to find some inspiration for how I want to end this journal. Now, it doesn't have to be beautiful, which is why I love journaling. It's just whatever you make it to be. So here's something I'm seeing. Are you ready for your next step? Starting a new career, chasing your dreams, launching a business, going back to school, starting a family, taking the journey to know who you are, know your purpose in life. It's time for you to be ready. So I actually like that one. And then this one is kind of saying, let's restore your hope. Let me inspire you. So voila. I'm actually going to cut this out because I think I want to use this. So I'm basically treating this retirement of my journal the same way I would treat creating my vision board. When I look at this journal, I just want to be reminded of this chapter that I was in and how I overcame the things in my life right now. Oh, look at this one. Oh, I love this. Shredding the negative thoughts. That's awesome. Here, guys, haven't been showing you, but so this is the shredding your negative thoughts and then outdreaming yourself. I know that's probably showing it backwards to you guys. And then this one is just saying, actually, I can. So yeah, I'm just looking through. Being happy doesn't mean everything's perfect. It means you've decided to look beyond the imperfections. That's a good one. Mind you, most of these pictures I have just taken from Instagram, while others are actually from my own life that I find to be meaningful to me. Okay. And so yeah, so this is the process that I'm going through to retire this board. So there are some sheets that I already had pre-printed for the vision board party. And in the boot camp, this is what I will be leading you guys to do during the boot camp, so that when you're ready to start making your board, all of these things will be a part of that story that you'll be embedding into your board. I know sometimes people may think vision boards are just about dreams and goals, and it could be unrealistic, but being happy is not unrealistic. Spending time with people you love, this is not unrealistic. Everything on your board that we're going to make in that boot camp is going to be realistic, because you'll already be living those things in your life, and we're just going to look at it from a different perspective that allows you to move forward. Okay, so let's get on with this. So what I'm going to do is figure out which one I want to go with. I like this. Are you ready to start the next chapter? But there was another one. Oh my gosh. I don't know. For some reason, I know you guys may hear my little ladies in the background. I have them in the office with me today. I wasn't planning to do a video, so they're here with me. I'm doing my mamapreneur thing right now. But that's what we do, right? We multitask, we do what we gotta do to make things work. And so that's what I'm doing. So all I'm doing is I really liked this one, and so I don't even have a glue stick here with me. So let's see, here we go. I have my glue stick. So hey guys who are joining me, I'm actually just in the process of, and can you guys see this? I have a little friend standing next to me. My little Desiree is coming over to watch now. So see, mommy's doing this, retiring. Okay, so I'm just gonna put this because when I think about the negative thoughts, I'm just thinking that I'm letting them go. I'm letting them go. All right? And so I have a page here, and I would love to end this journal on this note. This is what's standing out to me right now. And so I'm cutting this one out. I have a cutting board, but I'm just gonna freestyle this. So all I'm doing, guys, is just making sure that I spend the time reflecting on my journey. It can be easy to forget how far you've come if you don't look back sometimes. And when I look back, I want to see that I was happy. In the times that I forget, I need to be reminded that, you know what? I was happy at this time in my life. Maybe I'm not happy right now, but this is going to remind me that I was, and I can get back to this joy. And so I'm just putting these into my journal. Nothing crazy. I'm not a professional, scrapper or anything like that. I'm just doing what works for me. I'm not worried about it being beautiful or nice. It just has to be what I need to see. So now that I've done that, I'm literally going to just write how I want to end this chapter of my life. And that'll be it. So this page I actually have been filling with just a little bit of quotes, and I'll continue to let this be a quote page. And then I'm going to just mark the date here to just show that that's when I ended this journal. So hey there, friends over here on Instagram. So today's date is July 18th, 2000. Hold on, Des, stop. 18. And I'm ending the journal here. Quite, but I'm just saying this year has been quite the journey. I wanted to end this journal on a positive note, and so I did. And so, see, the reason why I wanted to show you guys the process of me doing this is not only so that you journal just to journal, but that you can see when you have a purpose for journaling, it motivates you to, or it allows you to stay motivated with it. And so I'm going to just show you what I have. So today I'm just got the date here. This year has been quite the journey, and I want to end this journal on a positive note, and so I did. And I'm going to continue to write. And this writing didn't just come out of nowhere. It came because I write and I use journaling in a very intentional way in my life so that I don't lose sight of where I'm going. Everything I write, it leads me to my next step. So when I don't feel motivated, or I should say there's very few times that I don't feel motivated to journal, because I know where it is that I'm going. Why? Because I spent time journaling about where I want to go. I created a vision board that reminds me, and I know that I use journaling in a positive way that always encourages me or always motivates me to think about what my next step is. Whether it's in a good situation or in a bad situation. Either way, every time I journal, I'm always looking for the next step. And even in this act today of me just journaling and saying to myself, I want to end this journal on a positive note, that's me learning that I can make a decision. that's me saying to myself that life doesn't have to just happen to me, but that even in the small things, I can make a decision on how my attitude is going to determine the way I want to go. And so I could have just ranted out the rest of this journal and it would have just ended on a bad note. And that's not what I wanted. I wanted it to end on a good note, because when I'm able to let go of things, that's how I'm able to move forward. And so I wanted to just show you guys this process. I'll put pictures up so that you can see how these final pages of my journal looked, so that maybe when you end a journal, it doesn't have to be like, oh, chapter closed, let me just get the next best thing. That it could actually be just a moment that you stepped back from life to just say, okay, what did this journal sum up for me? Did I write about pain still? Am I still dealing with pain? Or did I come to a place in my life where I realized I have a lot of things to be grateful for? Maybe you end it making a list of everything that you've ended up writing about in your journal. You just make a list of, these are all the great things that came out of the time I spent journaling here. Or maybe you just do something like me, like, you know what? I am letting those negative thoughts go, and I am so happy that I could still finish this journal on a positive note, the way I intended for this journal to be completed. Okay, guys, so I hope you enjoyed this quick little impromptu broadcast. I hope you'll check out the boot camp that I have listed. I'll put the link with this video for you guys to check it out. It's in my bio for those of you who are following along on Instagram. And yeah, I hope that as you're watching my journey unfold, it is encouraging you to let go of the pain that maybe you're holding on to, and just find ways to use journaling as a source of empowerment to take you from where you are to get to where you need to be in life. Okay, guys? Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this little time that we're talking. Let me just grab my phone over here. I'm not sure what this is. Let's see. Go live. Oh, Nicole, do you still want to go live with me? I'm not sure. No, I'm getting a different request. I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm just going to let it go because I got to get off of this, to be honest with you guys. So thank you for joining me, my friends. And check out the link for the boot camp. Can't wait to see you there. All right. Bye for Instagram. I hope I'm doing this right. Bye for Instagram. And now I'm going to say bye to you, my friends who are watching me here on Facebook or on my website or wherever you are. Thanks for joining. You're worth writing for. You always were. You always will be. If you're watching the replay, please leave a comment to let me know you're here. You know how much those comments mean to me. Okay, guys. Talk to you soon. Bye. Oh, woo. You know what? I got one more thing to say to y'all. Okay. Hold on now. So I guess this is an exclusive for the Facebook watchers, but let me change my screen. So now that I'm finishing this Choose Happiness journal, I know you might be wondering, well, what journal am I going to use next, right? I couldn't decide. So I was actually like, am I going to, because it's still the same year. So I was like, am I going to use this journal? So let me switch my screens. Am I going to use this journal again to continue the journey? Because I really enjoyed using this journal. And I feel like I'm in the Choose Happiness chapter. But after thinking about it for a while, I'm realizing what I want to write at the end of this is, okay, Latonia, you're about to take that next step. It's time for you to get out there. Do you believe in yourself? Do you know that you are already capable of doing these things? The only thing that's holding you back is you. And it made me think, Latonia, you have to realize your worth. Yes, you're helping people, but there's a lot to you that hasn't even been expressed yet. And you have to know it for yourself. And so for that reason, guys, the journal that I'm going to be transferring my thoughts into is going to be the Faux Leather You're Worth Writing For journal. Why? Because it's similar to the Choose Happiness journal in the fact that it's faux leather, and I'm just feeling this right now. I just want a faux leather soft, comfy journal. And then I also want a blank journal that just allows me the freedom to just write. No words, no distractions when I write. All of the content in this journal is in the first few pages, and then the rest is up to me to write my story. And so I'm going to be going over to the You're Worth Fighting For journal because I need to be reminded on my journey that I am worth it. And if no one can tell me that, people can tell me that, but I have to know it for myself. And so that is what I'm doing. So I'm excited. So thank you guys for watching along. So that was a nice little ending exclusive just for you guys who are watching me here on Facebook. So thank you guys for joining in, and be on the lookout for pictures for my journal entries in my retirement journal and how I'll begin my next chapter with this one. Okay guys, have a great afternoon. See you soon. Bye.